How's it going, everyone? This is Cloud Chief, and in today's video, I'm going over Final Fantasy XI, really easy way how to farm JSE capes and Skirmish Pops. I go to the Majin Ravine, and I go to the number 4 waypoint that is at the northwest section of the map. There are a bunch of reeves up in this section, and it's very easy to farm. It's also easy to do while you're active doing something else. So once you get here, you can just go ahead and summon your trusts. Also, the nice thing about this farm spot is, and the way reeves work, you can easily do this with multiple people. So if someone else is here, you're not really stepping on each other's toes unless you're starting to get more into a party's worth. Unless there's like 6+ actual PCs out here, you shouldn't really have an issue. So from the waypoint, you just kind of circle around and head west. Once you come up there, you'll come up to a lair reeve, and you can just go ahead and take it out. And whenever you take out a reeve, you have a chance of getting a Skirmish Pop or a JSE keep. So it's just really good to come up here and farm. What I ended up doing was, if I ended up having chores I was doing around the house, I would just one reeve, just set myself so I'm auto attacking with my trusts, and they would generally take care of it, and then after 2-3 minutes would just come back and then just go to the next one and then just leave myself to auto attack. So it was a real good way to farm and also just get done, real life obligations like trying to clean your house, do the dishes, that kind of thing. So it's a real good thing that you can multitask with. So then once you're done, head back towards the waypoint, and then you're going to want to head down the ramp. Also, near the waypoint, there are these birds up here that often aggro, as I'm going to show here. It's not really that big of a deal if you aggro them. Just keep running to your reeve, and as soon as you activate in it, you should lose any aggro you have. So there are 3 lair reeves up here and 2 colonization reeves. The colonization ones take a while to respawn, so typically you're just going to be on the 3 reeves for the most part, but I wanted to make note that there are these colonization reeves up here also, and that there's 2 of them in the area, and pretty much each colonization reeve breaks up the next area where the lair reeve is. So, but same thing. So you just come in. The only difference is with the colonization reeve, you have 2 boulders to take out instead of just the 1 layer. But they have less HP. So you just come in here, take them out and move on to the next one. And that's pretty much all there is to this. Just want to show you all the areas. But it's definitely a great way to farm. I didn't get any of the drops that we were here for, but I know out of the first reeve, I did get a headpiece for Skirmish, which is definitely relevant. To note, since we are talking about Skirmish here, you are able to get everything you need for what is it? I think it's Eudaemon Skirmish, which is the one you want to do if you want to be getting 119 gear. You will need a sash that you get from just doing regular Skirmish, or you can get off the auction house and other events. I know when I was playing, I got a lot of my sashes that I was using to farm Skirmish from the Moogle event, but I know that is not always available, so just stock up on sashes when you can if you are still trying to accumulate 119 gear and get caught up. If you're already caught up, then don't worry about it. And, there was a Skirmish drop right there. So one of the pops that you need. So then after that, you just head south, and then there'll be another ramp. You can head down the ramp, and there will be another colonization revive if it's up at the bottom of the ramp, blocking you from going past until you take it out. So After that, the last reeve is just off to the west once you go south from here. Then after that, just go back up to the top of the mountain. Even with just the layer reeves, you can just be constantly on one of the layers. So the colonization reeves, they don't, slow you down. It's not like you're going to do, without them up, do the 3 layer reeves and just have, nothing to do. That's not the case. By the time you're running back after taking out the 3rd one, the first one should repop before you get up there, unless you are somehow a, ridiculous DPS. But even that, I just, just with the walking time, that's where, most of your downtime is going to come from. It's just walking. So even if you're killing the reeves really fast, you should still be able to get at least to where the first one spawns after taking out the 3rd one, and you shouldn't be waiting more than 30 seconds for the next one. So this is a very easy thing to do, and look, we got a JSE cape out of it, which is definitely cool. And so yeah, that one was for Monk. Pretty decent one. Lots of accuracy and attack. And then here's the last reeve. So after this, you just run back up both ramps and then run off to the west, and then you can do the first one. Like I said, this is a great way to go ahead and, take care of some other stuff that you need to do in real life, while actually making progress here. If you're, have homework, I could see you very easily just setting yourself to auto attack on the thing and then, work on some of your homework, and then after 2 minutes, just set yourself on the next one, rinse, repeat. So it's definitely worth doing. I definitely think you should put some time into it to get your skirmish pops and get some of your JSE capes, because they are definitely good, especially since you can augment skirmish drops and the JSE capes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Like I said, you can farm here even if there's multiple people. I hope you enjoyed this video, and may you have success in all you do.